guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Vibes Precious. Hi guys, today hope you guys are good. So today I have a beautiful guest with me,
Vandora.
yeah. So today we're going to be reacting to the greatest miracle of Prophet Mohamed. Peace be unto him, guys. So let's get right into it.
Mohamed, Jesus said, "The Lord our God is one Lord, and you shall love the Lord with your God with all your heart." Mark 12th chapter, the 29th through the 30th verse. Muslims agree with Christians that there is only one God, but how do Muslims love God without a change of heart?
The change of heart, look at the Muslims. Look at them. Jesus said, "By the fruits you shall know them. Do men gather figs from the thistle or grapes from the thorn?" He said, every good tree will bear good fruit and every evil tree will bear evil fruit. Here is the test. The fruits. Islam has created the biggest society of teetotalers in the world. There are some 1,000 million Muslims in the world, and almost as a whole, they are teetotalers. They don't imbibe alcohol. Here is the fruits. My own particular race, the most racist people on earth, you know, the Hindus of India, the caste Hindus, you know, the super Brahmin caste, my nation. And you see the same nation, the most racist nation on earth, becomes one who accepts the black and the white, the rich and the poor in his brotherhood. A change. With all these claims that are being made for Christianity, Jesus Christ transforming people's lives, you know, the old you goes out of you and the new you comes into you. I says, my dear brothers and sisters, look, in this mighty nation of America, according to Brother Swaggart, 11 million drunkards. That's what he says. 11 million drunkards and 44 million heavy drinkers. Your nation. And Brother Swaggart says, I see no difference between them. Means 55 million. He considers them to be drunkards. The only difference is that he's not going far enough. In Islam, we say even your social drinker. The Holy Quran says, but before that the Prophet Muhammad said, so whatever intoxicates in greater quantity is forbidden even in smaller quantity. No excuse for a nip or a tot. Out. The Holy Quran says, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, so all you who believe, innamal khamru, most certainly intoxicants, wal maisiru, and gambling. Brother Swaggart in his book on gambling says 54 billion a year you are squandering on gambling. Wal maisiru, wal ansabu, and fortune telling, wal azlamu, and idol worship, rijzum min amali shaitan, are an abomination of Satan's handiwork. Fajtanibuhu la'allakum tuflihun. It's a shun such abomination that you may prosper. And wine barrels were emptied in the streets of Medina, never to be refilled. This is the fruit. This is the fruit of this teaching. With 2,000 years of preaching, look at it. You have these powers of miracle working. Christ gives life. He heals the sick. Muhammad couldn't. In the name of Muhammad, they couldn't do it. I says, my brothers, you don't read the scriptures. Jesus Christ, he said, for there shall arise many false Christs and false prophets who will show you great signs and wonders, if it were possible to deceive the very elect. If false Christ can do that, if false Christ can perform miracles, if false prophets can perform miracles, then I says, is this a test of your faith? No. Then Jesus Christ tells those who are doing this miraculous work, he's telling you in the Gospel of St. Matthew, that on that day, on the last day, on the day of judgment, he says, many will come to me on that day, saying, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in thy name, and in thy name cast out devils, and in thy name do many mighty works? In your name, in the name of Jesus, didn't you do all these things? Didn't we do all that? He said, yes. He said, then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. I said, yeah, explain. You. He won't tell the Jews, depart from me. Footsack, get away, I don't know you. He won't tell the Hindus, get away from me, or the atheists, get away from me. He will tell you. I want to know why. Why would he tell you? I don't even know you, get out. I says, look, these are not the test. John the Baptist, according to Jesus, one of the mightiest messengers of God, Jesus says, among those born of women, there has not risen another greater than John the Baptist, and yet he performed no miracles. Did he? Show me. What did he do? What miracles? No, miracle is not a test. But the greater miracle is that without any miracles you transform nations. Nations are transformed. 1,000 million people, they don't imbibe alcohol because of the dictates of Muhammad.
Trying to state that he's talking about sin, yes, the sin of man, and then those who are sinning. The last words he said was that because of some of the dictates of Muhammad, some people don't smoke, some people don't drink, which is true. But even in the Bible too, we have what is it called? We have rules too that we go along with it, that we don't smoke, we don't drink.
We don't
Yeah,
drink.
you understand. So I don't really feel it's depending on the Quran. I just feel it's depending on individual
Who accepted
Christ
or
and what
Islam.
you want to do. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes, that's just it. So what do you feel about this video?
I feel somewhere you don't have to feel like because they are drinking, then you abuse the Christian. No, that's actually against it. It depends on the individual, like the heart. Some people might not drink, they might not do anything, and still they are not holy. Like they are not accepted in the midst of Christ or any other Islamic mosque or something like that. So I feel is what you believe. Is what you believe, is what you want to do, that's what you're gonna do. And at the same time, I'm not against what he said. What he said was actually right about drinking. You see many people out there drinking, gambling, and all. Though that is actually not good, but at the same time, it's
I
just the
just feel
head.
every sermon you learn, and you
Yeah.
also discard the things you feel okay it's wrong. But I mean, in every nonsense there's a sense. So everything he even said, like I obviously learned from it. You
Yeah.
understand? Yes, that's just it. So of course, at the end of today's reaction, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one. Love you guys so much.
Yeah, we love you.
Bye.
Bye.